Stop what you're doing for just 1 second and listen to me. Tonight, when you lie down in your bed, close your eyes and expect your body to rest. There is a very real possibility that your body is not resting at all. In fact, for millions of people over 60, the moment they fall asleep is the moment their body enters the most dangerous phase of the entire day. Not when they are walking, not when they are stressed, not when they are active, but when they are completely still. And the most dangerous part is this: they have no idea it's happening. If you are over 60, your body does not behave the way it did 20 years ago. The systems that once adjusted automatically now struggle quietly. Your heart, your blood vessels, your brain, all of them rely on a very delicate balance during sleep. And when that balance is disturbed, even slightly, the consequences are not mild. They are catastrophic. This is how people lose their independence overnight. This is how families wake up to silence instead of conversation. Subscribe to Dr. Arthur Vance. Senior longevity and strength right now if you refuse to accept that kind of ending. And before we go further, drop your age and where you're watching from in the comments. I want to see who is here because this message is not for everyone. It is for those who still want control over their future. I am Dr. Arthur Vance, and I am done staying quiet. As a son, I would never allow my parents to unknowingly put their heart under extreme stress every single night. I have seen too many cases where everything looked fine during the day. Normal checkups, stable readings, no major warnings. But the real damage was happening in the dark. And by the time anyone realized it, it was too late. Because here is the truth most people never hear. Normal is just a statistical average of a sick population. Just because something is common does not mean it is safe. Let me explain what is actually supposed to happen when you sleep. Think of your body as a pressure system. During the day, your heart is working against gravity, stress, movement. It is constantly adjusting. But at night, when you lie down, your body is supposed to shift into repair mode. Your heart rate drops. Your blood pressure falls. Your vessels relax. Your brain begins cleaning itself like a self-maintaining machine. This is your only window of true recovery. But for many people after 60, this system fails. Instead of entering repair mode, the body stays in stress mode. The heart keeps working. The pressure stays high. The vessels remain tight. It is like trying to repair a machine while it is still running at full speed. Eventually, something breaks. Now let's talk about the habits that trigger this failure. The first one is something almost everyone does without thinking. Eating too late. When you eat a heavy meal close to bedtime, your body is forced into a conflict. Your digestive system demands blood and energy, while your heart is trying to slow down. It becomes a tug-of-war inside your body. Your heart has to work harder, not less. Your blood pressure doesn't drop. It stays elevated, and this is where the danger begins. Because your heart is not designed to operate under load while you are lying flat. Over time, this creates strain, inflammation, and eventually, breakdown. The second habit is dehydration. Many people avoid drinking water at night because they don't want to wake up. It seems logical. But what actually happens inside your body is the opposite of what you expect. Your blood becomes thicker, slower, harder to pump. Imagine trying to push thick sludge through narrow pipes. That is what your heart is dealing with in the early hours of the morning. This is when most heart attacks and strokes occur. Not randomly, but because the system has become too resistant. The third habit is ignoring breathing problems. Snoring is not just noise. It is a signal. When breathing stops, even for a few seconds, your brain enters panic mode. It sends a shock through your system to wake you up. Your heart rate spikes. Your blood pressure jumps. And this happens over and over again throughout the night. Your body never rests. Your heart never recovers. It is constant stress disguised as sleep. The fourth habit is temperature. Most people think warmth equals comfort. But your body needs to cool down to repair. If your environment is too warm, your heart has to work harder to regulate your temperature. Instead of slowing down, it speeds up. Instead of resting, it struggles. And over time, this constant effort weakens the system. The fifth habit is timing. Not what you take, but when you take it. Many people follow routines without questioning them, but your body has cycles, vulnerable windows. And if your protection, whether it's hydration, nutrition, or medication, does not align with those windows, you are exposed when it matters most. Now I want you to understand something clearly. None of these habits seem dangerous on their own. That's why they persist. That's why people continue doing them. But together, they create a perfect storm. A situation where your body is under pressure, under stress, and completely unsupported, at the exact moment it should be recovering. This is why I created what I call the Nighttime Cardiac Protection Protocol. This is not complicated. It is not extreme, but it is precise. First, your last heavy meal must be at least 3 hours before sleep. Give your body time to finish its work. Second, maintain gentle hydration. Not excess, not none. Just enough to keep your system flowing. Third, ensure your breathing is uninterrupted. If you snore heavily or feel exhausted after sleep, investigate it. Do not ignore it. Fourth, create a cool environment. Allow your body to enter its natural repair state. And finally, respect the timing of your body. Align your habits with your biology. When you do this, something changes. Your heart slows down properly. Your vessels relax. Your brain clears itself. Your body repairs. And over time, this is what protects your independence. This is what allows you to wake up strong, clear, and stable. Think about your future for a moment. Think about waking up without fear. Think about having the energy to walk, to move, to spend time with your grandchildren. That future is not random. It is built, night by night. Think of one person you love. Someone who goes to bed every night believing they are safe. Send this to them, because they may not know what is happening inside their body while they sleep. I'm Dr. Arthur Vance, and your health is the only metric that matters. I'll see you in the next consultation.